Final Fantasy XIV. Hey, get me out of here. There we go. Good. Keep working. So, here I go playing some Final Fantasy XIV now. Yay! Q of 15. All right, cool. Yeah, it just shows that there's more people online than there were last night. Ha ha ha. But anyway, so here I go to play some more Final Fantasy XIV because I do love my Final Fantasy games and I really want to keep playing. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. I really want to keep playing these things. I really want to make sure I get daily play-ins on this one in Star Trek Online. So, alright, what have we got going on here? There we go. Welcome back to the world of the dreams. Alright, so once again... Oh, right. I was doing that. I should go finish that, actually. Oh, wait, first... So take care of my troopers. Alright, so... So, I mean, like, these cool, So something I really want to get for this character is is what's called an Omega gloves. It's for the Omega weapon, so it's gonna be a lot of work to try and get it. But I want them because they're the only ones that actually, cause see, like those are his fist weapons, but they're like weapons, actually holding on to them. Whereas he's supposed to be a monk, he's supposed to be using his fists. So, like that's what and that's what those things look like. They look like they're just gloves over your hand. So it's like you're actually using your fist. Squadrons returned from the deployment. Pray look over the report. Hey, the mission was a success. Sweet. And 2 copies of Contemporary Warfare Magics. Okay. That. Okay, you. Get this working. Yeah, I know. You keep telling me that I have this available to me, but you keep saying they aren't ready. I don't know how to make them any more ready. I mean, okay, so that's the shorten of... So that's the number... They're 14 below that one. And this one, they're 12 below. Hold on, wait. Oh, come on. They're only 8 below there. Really? Okay, when a company is someone of the same class, there is a 10% chance to receive magics. With 3 or more members of the same race, tactic ability is increased by... I don't have 3 people of that race. Okay, well, let's see. Well, the only thing we're missing right now is that. So let's hope this is. Okay, go guys, go. All right, there you go. Hopefully they get up there. Still working on it. Still working on it. All right. Blah. So we'll come back here in an hour. Get this done. Why are you showing no time on my thing? Refresh, you stupid thing. Okay, now. Gotta go to Gridania first. No, I know. No, don't go to Gridania. Go to return to. I know where I'm going. Go to Mardona. Alright. My objective right now is actually, with my directive right now with the monks, to go through as much of the MSQ. So actually, all these other things, I'm going to turn them off. I know I need to get them done anyways, but I don't care. I want to turn them all off because I want to focus only on the MSQ. That's what I want to do. I want to get the MSQ. I basically want him to do nothing more than focus on the MSQ missions. Because with that, I can actually have him, you know, because that's what. So hopefully I can get really far through the MSQ before he levels up. And right now, I actually want to get him up to 55 because right now I actually have my white mage because it was leveling through the effects of the challenge of leveling it up. Got up to 54, which is a level above my monk, and I was like, all right, now I gotta get my monk to 55. Hi, Alphanod. Alright. Oh, here we go. See? I'm glad I didn't pick them up yet because there they are. Suit of Astrium Male. And that's what we're picking up for. Isn't that what the... Ah! What the, Dragoon's wearing. Yeah, Astrium set. So... Okay. So... Again, I'm not getting that for him because the Magai set I got, the set I got for him is actually better. See? That's what I'd have to wear with him, and what I have for him is actually better. So... Except Alphon is eager to hear Ilbred's report on the Ivy. Let's go! Here we go. Oh. Alright. Hello there. Captain Ilbred, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us not that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Aww. Fair enough. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired their information on the shipment routes. Go on. You will recall the flame we first identified as being in the Ivy's employ. From him, we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary steps to detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. Really? The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfulfilled. Damn fly! By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlements. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Vorteps. Okay. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, that is one mystery solved at least. But what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his map? Prizing? The hell? Okay. Prizing off his mask? Why do more nobility-based characters have to speak? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider that our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean to say that the agent is among Raban's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames establishment? 'Tis the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork of the act being laid beforehand. To slip into a position of authority unremarked, and remain above suspicion all these years. I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the three grand companies, Uldaz was ever the more vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones, mind, under the same leadership. Only the banner was different. Not so with the Flames. Uldah's military was made up of desperate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Roban had faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known, even after he was convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost. There remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting even passing sellswords. Amidst the chaos of this founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than that now, aye. The Immortal Flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. Though the monetarists ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, 'twas not out of charity that they did so, but simply self-preservation. Had Nael von Darnus's ambitions been any less apocalyptic, you may be sure that the world never have risked supplying Ruban with an army. 'Tis but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Returning to the present, even as we speak, our Dolmen allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any one of whom could be the Ivy. Ugh. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest, and the third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in like manner to other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Aramic, informing him of our success in identifying the heretics and abattoirs. Hopefully, the information will be of some use to the Ishgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Crimson. As the realm's stoutest champion, 'tis only meet that you be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has given her consent, lest you worry. Well, good. I'm glad. Alrighty then. Excuse me? Didn't I just do this? I guess so. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path to her sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Minfilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness to for the coming council. Meet me at Nofika's altar, and we shall make our way to Lotus Stand together. All right, Alphanod, meet you there. You walk away. I teleport. All right, so. All right, I need to go down to Conjurer's Guild. And it's usually where we have to go. Yep, I was right. My thanks for coming, Crimson. When you are ready, speak with the Conjurer yonder. She will show us to the Lotus Stand. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, not that one. Not that one. That one. There we go. The Alliance leaders await you at the Lotus. Is that a woman or man? It's a woman. The Alliance leaders await you at the Lotus Stand. Will you be joining them now? Yes. I don't know how to say. I can't give myself a falsetto anymore. I used to be able to. Can't do it anymore. She looks familiar. At least the outfit does.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
Voiceovers, yes. Continue on.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Uh-oh.
Who?
Probably not anyone we really
The
want
birth
to.
and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign.
Okay.
Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne.
Makes sense.
Until his most untimely passing.
Of course it happened. Ooh.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Robon? That definitely doesn't look like a nice person. Hey, it definitely isn't. He just spat on the Emperor's grave.
The Garlean Empire had died with him.
What is with the big gaudy freaking armor? How can you fight in that?
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
Who is this?
Young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Okay. The grandson. Freaking gaudy as hell. you function in that armor?
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Yeah, we probably took out the last of his opposition.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
Of course they will.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all.
Okay.
I propose that we set aside the Cartano dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald.
Oh, that's actually Garlemald.
Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
We've been working on that already. Talk to him. Alright, don't tell them. Fine.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it.
Possibly.
If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But
Probably
that
that
is a
one.
discussion for another time.
Pretty much.
At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the Ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
Well, let's go find him then. Oh, the mask is growing on me. I like the mask. I don't like the horn. The horn is a little off on me. But then, you know, if I'm looking at my character, the Aru, and like got those nice big horns on the side, I guess it kind of makes a nice little symmetrical shape there. So, Alphanod, it will not have escaped your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being one of one purpose, despite their protestations to the contrary. Plainly, the threat of a resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them. And the reason for this? Deep-rooted mistrust amongst the citizenry. The nation's leaders can come to all the understandings they like, but their unity means little, and less to the common folk. Sorry, take the Laminzians for instance. Their Admiral Merlowib outlawed piracy over a decade ago. Foreigners still picture the nation as a haven of grog-swilling, wooden-legged cutthroats. And likewise, the Gridanians are mocked as hermits who talk to trees, and the Uldans are scorned as swindlers who worship coin. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, of course. Take that pillar of Uldan society, Teledej, Adeleji, for example. But that is beside the point. The fact is that people are wary of outsiders, whether they have cause to be or not. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict at Cartano is a necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advances the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them something resembling warfare, and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. But enough idle mussing. Let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. That's a good idea. Since we spoke at the observatorium, Captain Ilbrid has further shortened his list of suspects, and by a happy coincidence, the one he deems the most likely candidate is lately come to Gridania. The hunt nears its end, Crimson. All that remains is to corner our quarry, seek out Ilbrid near the Adder's Nest. He will give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Corythius, you may be sure that I will send word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending the Ivy. Thanks! Just dump all your work on me, like everyone else does. Alright. Right on your tails! Bye-bye. Hello. My thanks for coming, Chrysion. Doubtless the commander has informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. Wait, you've unmasked them? From this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution. Okay, he did not say you unmasked them. He said you've narrowed down the list. That's a big difference. And this one gives me this one where I'll get the day star. Ilbrid is convinced that he has discovered the Ivy's identity and is preparing to move against the Garlean spies. Let's do it! Oh. Listen well. The spy we've been seeking all this time is none other than Flame Marshal Eline Roline, Robon's second in command. Really? Prior to joining the Immortal Flames, she was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with a polearm had to be seen to be believed. I was saying her outfit looks familiar. Just saying. By Ishgardian birth, she is the highest ranked foreigner in the Immortal Flames. Barring the Flame General himself, of course. When he formed the Grand Company, Robon chose people based on their worth. Whence they hailed that was of no interest. The Monetarists saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reserved the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And 'twas no secret that they did not favor foreigners, Ishgardians especially, after the way the Holy See forsook the Alliance. Yet the Monetarists did not raise so much as a murmur of protest when Rorali was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has some hold over the Monetarists? Great question. Oh, that was so cliche. Actually, her outfit reminds me of Iceheart's. Just saying. But these revelations are secondary to our current mission. Our foremost interest to us is Raleigh's presence here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flames Marshal to command the Immortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. While Robon attended the Council of Alliance Leaders, she should have remained in the Hall of Flames. She was at the meeting. The woman has no business being in Gridania. Yet here she is nonetheless, on some pretense. She is up to something, mark my words. Even as we speak, I have a dozen men trawling the Flames records for evidence of Raleigh's guilt. But if we can't catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing, and the docks. every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her true purpose. Can I rely upon your eyes, Scion? Yeah. I just nod. You have my thanks. Let us go then, and take care not to alert our quarry. I'll do my best. I'm not exactly inconspicuous. I mean, I'm not exactly inconspicuous here, so I'll do my best. There he is, hello, Brit. Raleigh is headed in the direction of the Blue Badger Gate. With me, Scion. Ooh, I like that outfit. That's a nice outfit. I like that outfit. That was a nice outfit. Really well put together, actually. Ilbert. So, Rosalia has entered the Carline canopy. Meeting someone, perhaps? Or could it be she means to board an airship? I have a feeling she may... Yeah, I have a feeling about this. Let's see. Pray, look for her within. If she is not on the upper floor, try the landing area below. One of mine is stationed there. She may have seen something. Femi is her name. I shall remain here in case Raleigh reappears. I see no one up here. Anyone out here? Nope. I'm not seeing anyone. How about over this way? Nope, no one out here. Of course, you could have come out that way and jumped on the side. I wouldn't have recommended it. That would not have felt good. Okay, there's a Femi. Crimson Altairs. Such an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? Ahem. A social visit, you say? How pleasant. No, she didn't come this way. I've noted every passenger and none bore her in resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you. Thanks. I understand. Oh, report to Ilbrid. Like, where am I supposed to go here? Inside? No, not that way. No, not that way. Alright. I guess I'll go this way. Ilbrid! She has not been through there. You know, she could have jumped off the balcony over there. Just saying. Nowhere to be seen, you say? And you are sure she did not board an airship? She did not come back out either. Where in the seven hells could she have gone? The roast. How could I forget? Greetings, good sir. Might I interest you in some Moon Thai tonic? A cup a day imbues a man with great vigor, if you take my meaning. Perhaps another time, friend. Wait, that necklace. You are a shinobi of Doma. The woman you seek has left Gridania's by way of West Shore Pier. She was attired as a merchant, but these eyes are not so easily deceived. You may wish to take your search to the East Shroud. Rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows. Thank you! Very impressive. Thank the 12 for the Domans. Were it not for their unique talent, Raleigh would have disappeared without a trace. Sweet. Again, the Daystar set. Okay. Grab that from him. See, we're gonna grab that one because that's for the Lancer Dragoon. So accept. Our hunt leads us to the East Shroud, Scion. I suggest we follow Raleigh's example and take the ferry from West Shore Pier. You doubtless wish to make certain preparations, see to them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at Sweet Bloom Pier. Oh. How many more do I have to go? I'm so curious. How many more are left? Give me the database. Is that one of the database? Oh, we're on. Oh, cool. We're on the last one of this one, which means we only have about another 31 left to go. Yay. Oh. We have about 31 left to go. Net. Lancers Guild. No, wrong one. Not Lancers. Right? No, it is Lancers. Okay. Nope, I was right. Lancers Guild was the right one. Down here to the ferry. Take the ferry to the East Shroud. Ferry skipper! Let's go, buddy. Yes, in East Shroud. Yep, that's where I'm gonna go. Like, wait a minute. What are two different destinations? Ah, there he is. Ilbird! Here we go. This way, my friends. Doma! Yugiri, sorry. Your query makes for the Hawthorne Huts. If Raleigh is truly the one we seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with her Garlean masters there. An explanation is in order. You are no doubt aware of that the Garleans have their own method of communicating over great distances. Well, our ingenious friends at Garland Ironworks have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications, and we have installed them around the city-states. In so doing, we have made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Raleigh would thus have no choice but to rendezvous with her Imperial contact directly. Yet, as a well-known face in the Immortal Flames, she cannot move about Thanalin without being recognized. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. 'Tis for this reason, I believe, that she has chosen the Black Shroud for her clandestine meeting. The Elysian are a common sight here, and her comings and goings are not like to turn any heads. As my scouts tell it, the Garleans have sent agents with a mind to destroy the devices and render such direct contact unnecessary. Fortunately, our shinobi have thus far been successful in rebuffing their efforts. Good! This is it. We need only make for Hawthorne's hut and catch Raleigh in the act. I have a suspicion here. We'll see. We'll see if my suspicion plays out. Yugiri? My people report that our quarry has departed for the Bramble Patch. The ivy's returned to the gnarls whence she come. But perhaps it is all for the better. To convict someone of her standings, we will require damning evidence against her, which could be better than to catch her in the act when she meets with her Garlean masters. My countrymen and I shall lie in wait in the shadows. Tread warily, my friends. Hello. Hello, Yugiri. Voiceovers? Voiceovers? No. Tear! Just beyond, Reali is in conversation with an individual clad in the manner of an adventurer, an imperial intermediary, no doubt. This is it! With me! Blame Marshal Elaine Reali. You're under arrest for treason and espionage. You were followed, you bloody fool! No, you don't. Damnation! Don't try it. They've been following you for some time now. You are unarmed, my lady, and scarcely garbed for battle. But if you wish to fight, you are welcome to try. What is the meaning of this, Captain? Would you arrest me for strolling in the Twelves Wood when last I looked? There was no crime, and neither was conversing with passing strangers. You would feign ignorance then. Very well. If you do think of something to say, there will be plenty of time to say it later. Now, come quietly, or I shall make you wish you had. Why did she look very familiar to the Ice Maiden? To Iceheart. I will offer you no struggle. After all, I have naught to hide. Even a warrior of Reali's renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness that her position is untenable. With the ivy thus uprooted, it is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the immortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap then the people of Ul'dah will have the grand company they deserve. But let us speak of the present. If I may ask, what will you do now, Crimson? Open up Ishgard so I can get some freaking skills. Freaking classes. So Scions seek a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Then I dare say you are eager to return to the Rising Stones. Pray, do not let me keep you. Fear not, my countrymen and I shall tend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talents here. Thank you. And speaking of talents, you have been training in the art of the shinobi, have you not? The change in your bearing is quite evident to me, at least. I look forward to seeing you in action. Till next time, my friend. Well, I do have my ninja class, yes. Speak with Minfilia. Oh, wait. Hold on. Here? No. In Mardona, yeah. In the Revenant Toll. Alright. We're gonna hit the Revenant Toll. Cool. I don't know idea what that is. There are several things about streaming I still don't understand. What is a hype train? All I'm doing... Oh, wait. Where am I going? So yeah, I started streaming because people told me it was fun watching me play. And they tell me I have a really interesting voice. So it's like, all right. So I guess I'll play. So that's why I started. That's why I started streaming. I'm like, oh, all I'm doing is streaming the games I play regularly. I mean, that's all I'm doing, literally. Tataru's juggling while Papalimo and Yastola watches. Okay. Here. Okay, Minfilia. Welcome back, Crimson. I understand that Alphanod had a task for you. May I ask what it was? Sure, here you go. Charges of treason and espionage against Elaine Rollia? Really? I can scarce believe it. Could there not have been some manner of misunderstanding? No, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we must trust to the authorities to uncover it. Basically, yeah. Let us speak of another matter. I am pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Great! Wrong one. That's what I want. Okay. Versing. Okay. Minfilia has never been one to hesitate when it comes to asking for aid of others. Asking others for aid. As you may recall, Iceheart used the Aetheryte and the depth of Snowcloak to teleport a short distance to the west, most likely to a sanctuary of some description. It is there that we suspect she means to summon Shiva using the crystals she stole from the House Fortem's caravan. The heretics believe that they are bringing about the second coming of their patron saint. But if, as we suspect, they mean to hold a summoning ritual of the kind employed by the beast tribes, it seems likely that the result will be something more akin to a primal, which are not good. Suffice it to say, they must be stopped, and stop them we shall. But first, we must surmount the obstacle that Iceheart has placed in our path. Which one? Ordinarily, it would be a simple matter to tap into the established Aethernet and thereby follow our query. However, despite our best efforts, we have been unable to ascertain the position of the Aetherite to which she teleported. Our prevailing theory is that she destroyed the second Aetherite upon arrival. A reckless, desperate measure, but also an effective one. After discussing the matter at length with Urenger, we have concluded that we lack the expertise to develop a solution. Which is why we called upon the aid of one who does possess such expertise. A colleague of ours who is currently en route to Remnant's Toll from Sherion. She should be arriving within the hour, in fact. Since you are here, mayhap we could welcome her together. I am certain she would appreciate the gesture. Let us make our way to the northern gates and await her coming. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go find out what happens now. I wonder who they brought in. I'm down to 30 missions. Just 30 more. 30 more, and I will be done. And I will finally be able to open up. And I'll finally be able to do the mission that will open up all the dang level 52 and 50. Open up the little 52 quests for my classes. Ah, finally. Oh wait, where am I going? I went right past my. There it is. Hey, Minfilia. I'm sorry I walked right past you, didn't I? What are you looking for? Minfilia's right there. Voiceovers? Give me voiceovers. I like voiceovers. I like voiceovers. Give me a voiceover. Come on, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Uh-oh. Which one is it?
Minfilia, am I right?
I like her.
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll.
I can't do that
and
accent.
Thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Yeah, that's how you spell his name? Urianger?
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Sharlayan scholar and an authority on aetherite technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Oh, nice.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Hi, I'm the one who keeps kicking the crap out of the Ascians. Thank you for letting me know that. Let us return to the Rising Stone at once. We have much to discuss. Bye. Run, 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 run. Enter the Rising Stone. Enter the Solar. All right. Oh, there she is already. Minfilia! More voiceovers? More voiceovers? Please? I can't do that many voices.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
I love... That sounds like... I just realized that sounds like Tracer's voice.
Oh, longer, sister.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Thank you, Papa Limo. I was going to say it. How about just like sisters?
Everyone, if I could have your attention.
You've got it.
We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Sharlayan to assist us.
Yo.
I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of aetherites.
I like Moon better,
So,
by the way.
as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Oh?
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits. And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
I love it. I love her
Oh,
even more.
Anjay, where in the hells have you been hiding?
I love her even more now.
Unhand me.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Go on.
Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it, then? Your missing aetherite?
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate the second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the aetherite.
Yeah, she used it all right.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate.
Oh. Okay.
However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination.
That does
Now,
make sense.
these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
And you do it quickly.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
Are you saying we can't do it?
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white auracite at their disposal.
What is
I can
white
use it to
auracite?
channel all the ether you can give me into the aetherite. However, white auracite cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Thanks for that one.
The lives of our best and brightest. We have not the time to seek other options. If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
Okay. So
That's the spirit.
back in.
Let's roll the dice.
Why not? Yeah, let's roll. You mean I'm gonna go roll the dice? Okay. Let's roll the dice. I'm gonna be the one rolling the damn dice. You guys are following after me. A plan has been devised and Minfilia would have it carried out without further delay. I have already informed Alphinaud of our plan to recreate the beacon in the manner Monbrita described. He agreed that despite the inherent danger, it represents our only hope of success. He also said that he wished to meet with you at Snowcloak before proceeding. I expect you will find him waiting for you there when you arrive. I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done on our behalf, Crimson, and that I have faith you will return to us as you always have. Well, thank you. I appreciate the faith you show in me. Can we find a mission that doesn't risk my life for once? No. Where would be the fun in that? Okay. Back out here. Actually, you know what? Take me to because I should be able. Alright. I mean, if I go through several episodes of the MSQ, several portions of the MSQ, just right now, I don't care. I'm happy. I'll be happy with that. Be plenty fine with that. Alright. Light my fire. 2 minutes remain. Really? 2 minutes? Okay, so... Oh, see, I got all this for him. My next set thing I'm going to do is I'm going to definitely get... I want to get the armor set for the Paladin. You know what? Hold on. Here. Fly. That. Finished. Good. Okay. Now, go to here. Okay, good there. Click on that. Yeah, go and with that. Even Satch of Scouting. Sweet. Okay. That stuff. Yeah, there we go. Apply that one. I like almost everything else too, actually. Yes. That. Okay. Go here. Put that. Nice. Let's see here. There we go. That's his. I still like that hat though. there. I don't think I have anything to put on you. You. Don't equip those things. Just save it as is. Just save it as is. Oh, hold on. That back up. Anything new I can do with these ones, bro? I don't think so. Didn't think so. Yeah, didn't think there was anything I could do with these ones. Ooh, did I accidentally take away? No, because no, okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, okay, that should have burned 2 minutes at least. Did that burn the 2 minutes I needed? Yes, it did. Good. Okay, more training courses. Okay. Alright, so it's been 1 hour. Oh, alright, so let's keep going. Back to Revenant's Toll. Back to the main storyline. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm sorry. Female avatars in a lot of games get a lot of better. You know, I think actually, you know, in every single online game I've ever played, female characters get the freaking best freaking costume designs and more options. They do. They do. I think they just get more options and more. Anyways, all right. So I'm off to get the. Okay, so we're going over there. All right. So. All right, more of the MSQ. Whew. Fly over all this. Oh boy. That's a mountain. Hi, mountain. Ah! Did this mountain range just stop popping up out of nowhere? Sheesh. Ah! Ran into him there. Hi, Alphanod. Good to see you, Crimson. I was starting to wonder if you were having second thoughts. Captain Ilbrud sends his regards. By the way, he attends to the interrogation of Elaine Royale and Ulda even as we speak. Really? So it didn't play out like I thought it would. All right. But I shall not distract you from the matter at hand. We can discuss the Ivy upon your return. I trust that, by which I mean to say, the others are waiting for us at the Aetheryte. After you, Scion. Thank you, sir. Let's move. Oh, there everyone is. Voiceover? Voiceover? Nope. There, it's ready. Why no voiceover? I like voiceovers. There we go. Alright. It worked, I think. Try attuning to the 8th right now. Feel for the current and try to locate the... You're not supposed to be doing that! We have done all we can, Crimson. For now, let us withdraw. When your final preparations are complete, you must seek out the beacon we have created. If, by the grace of the 12, you arrive safely, you must stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva. Ain't gonna happen. It's cute, you think it's gonna happen, but it ain't. Okay, hello there. Speak is off and on. We cannot ignore the possibility that our actions have alerted Iceheart to our plans. Should that be the case, she may attempt to hasten the completion of the summoning ritual, and if she succeeds, you will have little choice but to face Shiva in battle. Knowing little of this saint, I cannot say if your own strength will suffice, and so I would encourage you to call upon your allies. Some may have reservations about waging their lives on the success of Moonbraida's experiment, but others will surely agree that desperate times call for desperate measures. Ah, before you assemble your party, pray speak with that knight. I believe he has a message for you from Sir Ermic. Imric. Go with Imric for now. Sir Imric regrets that he could not be here in person, and asked that I'd read you this letter. Ahem! Ishgard faces an unprecedented threat, yet in our hour of need it is not her knights who stand poised to defend her. Crimson Altair, the warrior of light, savior of Eorzea, your deeds this day shall not be forgotten. Thanks. Where others would flee, you choose to remain. Where others would falter, you rise to the challenge. Where others would use their gifts for selfish ends, you wield yours in service to a greater cause. Okay. May Helon bless you with good fortune and see you safely home. Ha ha ha. Okay. Doing that now. Come here. Oh. Okay, which one are we doing? Aka Afa. Here? Yep, there it is. Here we go. Join this one. Take roughly about 6 minutes. Oh wow, it's gonna be a full party too. Hi, Moonbrida. I have a mind to join you, but Urengir made me promise I wouldn't. Aw, apparently the thought of me becoming Shiva's thrall was too much to bear. As if I'd give her the chance. Good luck. I guess what I'll do then is I'll do this. Since I'm waiting anyways, let's go to Hawthorne Hut. We're waiting for the party to form right now. So, we're gonna wait for the party to form and then we could do this, I'm very glad to hear, I was told that basically after this, a lot of this setup basically, they stopped relying so heavily on... Ah, perfect. Commence. Won't matter. Moment the battle ends, I'll pop up outside the the frozen area. Ah! Here we go. I didn't know. It said it was going to take about 6 minutes. It sure as heck didn't take 6 minutes. It took about a minute and a half, maybe 2. Hi, Iceheart. Well, her outfit still looks pretty familiar. Okay.
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace. A peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith.
Not really.
No matter. If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down. We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
Well, fuck. Ha ha ha. Hi, Shiva. Nice outfit as usual. Oh, shitballs. Hi. Evocative outfit as always. She laughed. She didn't do home. She laughed. Shitballs. Boy. Ah. Ah. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Okay. Alright, here we go. Come on, come on. Try again. Try again, guys. I ain't gonna let you guys do that. No, no, no. Here we go. You want AoE attacks? You want to bring out a fucking army? I'll take out an army. I don't care. Come on. Getcha. Jesus. Where'd you go? That can't be good. That is diamond dust. That's not good. Oh, that hurt. That was mean. Get away from me. Ooh, cool music. I like the music going off right now. Barely hear it though. Ooh. Come on, get her, get her, get her! Ah ha 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 ha! Yes! Oh. Good night, lady. Oh, she's not dead. Damn, I thought she'd be dead. Don't let's give up. player combination too. Oh well. Wow, that was like, wow. All right, cool. Story event. The fact that you're still alive is amazing. Or maybe not.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool.
Yes, you are. Just saying.
You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence.
The sacrifice of an entire species would be
Mine
one thing.
is the righteous cause.
Depends on what you were going to use that power for!
You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers.
I'm not fighting any war. I just stopped you from doing something really
They
stupid.
are no less ignorant than you. Following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why.
I didn't say that. Did I say that
In a
once?
delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth.
And yeah, and you're no different.
Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us.
Okay.
We who walk before may lead those who walk after.
What are you going on about, crazy lady?
Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded. Do not squander a mother's gift. Hear, feel, think.
Bye. Okay. That was certainly a thing. Hi, dickhead! Damn, Ascion.
And so the vessel withdraws. A predictable outcome.
What are you doing here this time? Who have you possessed now?
Shadwobringer will be pleased. How unfortunate.
Okay, Organization 13. Again, Organization 13. Using darkness to travel everywhere. See? Told you. Oh. It worked! By the 12, you're alive! Why are you so surprised by that? I feel like she was trying to get me killed. I feel like she's one of those scientists, you know, that experiments on people and goes like, holy crap, you didn't die. Wait, I could have died from this? I mean, of course you're alive. Why wouldn't you be? Because it could have not worked? Izar did what? And you're certain about that, are you? Dravanians are skilled with glamours, after all. No, she has the powers of Shiva. Look, if you say that's what you saw, I believe you. It's just that I've never heard of a primal being summoned like that before. Yeah, no shit. Are you sure you're not injured? Head trauma has been known to cause hallucinations, you see. My head's got freaking scales on it, okay? I'm good! No? Fair enough. I was only asking. Alright, next. Moonbreeda remains unconvinced that you have not sustained a head injury. I'll show you a head injury. If you ask me, there's not to be gained from mulling over the implications of your story in the freezing cold. Let's save it for the Rising Stones, eh? I'll get everyone to meet us there. But before you before that, you had best pay a visit to White Brim Front and speak with Alphanon. He's probably worried sick about you. Why is he not here? That, or he's busy playing up. Either that, or he's busy playing at politics with the Asgardians. Either way, I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you hale and healthy. Speaking of which, you don't have a headache or anything, do you? No? Blurred vision? Oh, no reason. I'm going to give you blurred vision. I still love you, but still. Give you blurred vision. Now I can fly. Why can't I just fly out there to Ishgardian? It's right there. It's right there. There it is. Over there. Over there. See? See? There it is. Over there. Why can't I just fly to it? Let me fly to it. Alphanauts upstairs. Excuse me, just riding a motorcycle through your tower. Don't mind me. Hi, Alphanaut. Voices? Voiceover? No. Ah! Don't do that. There he is, and none the worse for wear. Was there even any doubt that the Warrior of Light would succeed? I think I speak for us all when I say that I should like nothing more than to hear the stirring tale of your victory, if you would be so kind. See, this woman showed up, she did this huge crazy summoning thing, and she turned into freaking Shiva. Then we were too late to prevent the summoning, but I took care of Shiva. But not too late to prevent further loss of life. An outcome worthy of celebration. Why, thank you! I want your sword. That sword looks awesome. And one of which we have Crimson to thank. Thank you. Yes, you are right. Of course. Sir Amaric, we should be content with what we have accomplished. I, for one, could not have wished for a better outcome. Shiva is no longer a threat, and the heretics have been routed. Aye, there is the matter of Iceheart's escape. I'm not sure she's actually alive anymore, but she cannot run forever. Whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years, my knights will find her. I don't think she's somewhere to be found anymore, but that's beside the point. In the meantime, Lord Durlament, is the caravan ready? The supplies that your men recovered have been prepared for transport in accordance with your wishes. Rest assured that my knights will see them safely to Revenant Toll. Of that I have no doubt. I take it that these are the self-same supplies the heretics stole from the House Four Temps caravan? Less the crystals, which comprise the bulk of the shipment, yes. Scarcely a fraction of that which was promised, but a meaningful contribution to your cause all the same. On an unrelated note, Crimson, might I trouble you to accompany me to Camp Dragonhead at your earliest convenience? 'Tis not for my benefit. A certain lord was most distressed when he learned of your intent to risk life and limb to stop Iceheart. It took half a dozen knights to restrain him, I am told. Ah, yeah, I'll go. I like my response. Men give vent to the anxieties in myriad ways, but do not think less of him. I'll go take care of it. No, I'll go saddle. The guy has taken a liking to me, so. Up we go! And fly! See? I can fly there. It's just over that way. It's just that big castle over in that direction. That's Ishgard. That's all I need to go to. Let me go there! Ooh, dragon. No. Leave it alone. Don't play with dragons. Dragons are dangerous. Don't play with them. Don't play with dragons. Hi guys. Alphanon, how'd you beat me here? I left you back in the tower. Hunt front. What were you thinking, Crimson? Wagering your very being on a dubious theory which might allow you to enter the Iceheart's lair. Iceheart's lair. Knowing full well that she could have sufficient forewarning to complete a ritual to summon Shiva anyway. Which she did do. And then, engaging the abomination in mortal combat. By the fury, Crimson, 'tis the stuff of ballards. A battle for the ages. Would that I hadn't been there to fight by your side. But to say, I'm sorry for not inviting you. That's what I was literally thinking. I was like, okay, next time I'll bring you on the suicide mission, okay? And here I was forced to wait, condemned to wonder at the fate of a dear friend for a veritable eternity. Okay. I will bring you on the next suicide mission, okay? Relax. I would not wish such torture. Oh, I would not wish such torture on my most hated enemy. But you are here now, and that is what truly matters. Let us move on. Sir Emmerich wished to have words with you and Master Alphron in private. He awaits us in the intercessory. Gotta go that way. Gotta go this way. Okay. Alright. So next time we have a suicide mission, let's make sure we come back and get this guy, because obviously being left out is not something he's okay with. Obviously. Greetings, sir. I shall show you in at once. Proceed to the intercessory? Yes. Video sequence. Voiceovers! Okay, voiceovers.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks.
I love having
Never before
voiceovers.
have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task.
You would have been enthralled.
From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Yes.
Then
You're welcome.
The argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Nautalon.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy.
Good.
You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
Yes, indeed.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
Well, thank you.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgard-Zoma could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Don't be mad.
Choose your next words carefully.
But he's not wrong.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is?
Because you made several steps ahead.
Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
That's okay.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget. One born of necessity.
That's very true.
The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance.
Good.
Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders.
You may but you had to already.
With perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light.
Pretty much.
Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them.
Yeah, think of it this way, Alphanot. They may
I
be.
must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Yeah, exactly. They may.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart.
They may be manipulating and trying to and using us,
Trust you
but it's still
that
an
at
avenue to
times
work.
My duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second in command will speak for me.
I've liked her from the moment I saw her.
Lucia, at your service.
Oh,
Pray
nice
excuse
name.
our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies.
Noted.
Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences.
Yeah, so do we.
Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
That is true.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you.
Okay.
Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind.
Lord Orchefort.
Certainly.
Just the elves.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem.
I'm not sure what it was.
The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Ooh, well, thank you.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Oh, it's an L. That was an I.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
Yes, you did, buddy. And I was gonna say, Alphanod, you know, it may suck to be used by them, but at least that is still a bridge of connection. You know, grow it and you know and turn it into one you can use. I mean, it's like they're using us, but only because we're there to begin with. So it's like, okay, we're being used to do what we're already here to do. So it's not like it's not like they're forcing us to do it. It's like we're already doing it. They just think we're not. They just at least have an idea that's like, they're doing it because we're forcing them to do it. And it's just like, we would have done it anyway, but all right, go ahead and think that way. In addition to that, it makes it so that way they think they have a connection with us, and we can use that back. Like, hey, we've been doing this for you for a long time, And it's like, oh, well, we didn't make you do it. It's like, no, you didn't, but we were doing it for you anyways. It's like, we could stop doing it. Ooh, right, you could. Yes, we could. It would seem we have much to discuss with our friends at the Rising Stones. If what you say is true, Iceheart's method of summoning Shiva defies all precedent. It necessitates a complete reappraisal of the primal threat and of our approach to combating it. Moreover, there are grave ramifications if word of this incident reaches Imperial ears. The Garlean Empire believes that primals are an insufferable menace, that their mere existence is a threat to this very star. As such, they deem any action taken against the beast tribes to be justified by default. Imagine then, if it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Eorzea that could summon primals, but her civilized people as well. Any lingering objection to the Eorzean campaign would vanish overnight. Where before we had to contend with a single Imperial Legion, we could well find ourselves facing the combined might of all Garlemald. But I speak unadvisedly. Come, Crimson, it is better that we continue this conversation in Mordona. Sure. Meet you there. I'll be faster than you. No, I won't. Ooh. You have left the sanctuary. You have entered the sanctuary. Goodbye. This way. This way. This way. Rising Stones. Making great progress today. God, I'm making a lot of progress today. Thank God. I need to get this done. I can only hope I get through. I don't know how many more it will take me. See how many I get through tonight.
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole.
I love having voiceovers.
Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthus, assuming you're ready to speak of it.
What happened in Kurthus? Wait, you mean...
I shall summon the others at once.
You mean the entire thing with fighting with Shiva, or the thing at Dragon Head? Which one do you want to hear first? Or both? Here's Shiva. You went to Shiva.
Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Yep.
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
No, but...
As certain as we can be that good King Mogulmog the 12th was a primal, I should think.
There you
Both
go.
were ostensibly summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
That is true, which is dangerous.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it?
Probably not.
There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
I'm guessing she didn't survive that.
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not. But full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it.
Okay.
Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
It's true.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Of course you are. Bye-bye. Have fun.
Yes, sir.
That's totally the voice of Tracer, so totally is.
About Iceheart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think. Hydaelyn speaks to her as well.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals.
Well, I'm guessing that would probably made her.
That it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path. She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth.
Yes! They are.
Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War?
Probably.
It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
Probably.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
That's what she
Midgard
did.
Zona was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so. Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
Probably. Midgard Shoma, the king. If Midgard Shoma was the king of dragons, that would make him Bahamut. All right. Let me see again here. Come on, bring that up. Second page. Maybe a second page. There it is. The reason Royale. Alright, I'm finally on the second page of all these damn freaking missions. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26. 26 more to go. Alright. Alright, well, 26 more to go and I'll be really happy. Cool. Alright, so. Oh boy. Alright. Menphilia, give me your next one. Ooh. I don't know if that'd be better than what I already have equipped. I doubt it, but we'll see. We'll discuss how best to proceed in light of recent developments. Accept! I mean to scour the annals for knowledge of Midgardsormr. Given his great age, I dare say he appears in more than a few. Did you hear that? A commotion outside. Would you see if aught is amiss? Wait, what level of item is my weapon? Oh, my weapon's 130, so. I didn't use that. Didn't change, though. Holy Lance, looks like I can change that one. Oh, you know what? Ninjas. Why don't we get my ninja new one? I've gotten basically most of, except for Ninja, I've gotten basically the mechanical ones for, well, Ninja and apparently, oh, my, my, Lancer as well. I'll still grab it for this one though, because I'm probably gonna get a. Right. Okay. Hold on. Alphanod, what's up, buddy? What's going on out here? Crimson, 'tis well that you are on hand. We have a problem. Royale has escaped. It happened shortly after the Immortal Flame took her into custody. She had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial, but apparently the accommodation was not to her liking. The turnkey was found slain along with 2 guards. 'Tis plain she received inside help. Citizens report seeing Royale quieting the city via the Gate of Nuld with a bloodied spear in her hand. She makes for Castrum Meridianum, I am certain of it. With her fate in Eorzea as good as sealed, what recourse has she but to flee to her imperial masters? Even as we speak, Captain Ilbrid and the First are hot upon Reale's heels. Pray make haste to Camp Blue Frog and join the hunt. Noted! Before I go that way, let me see about... What time is it? Ooh, it's already 1 a.m. Ugh. I didn't get... Ew. Ironworks gear. Yeah, I never took the... I don't have... Darn it, I didn't take the Lancers one either. Nope, never took the Lancers. Or the Ninjas. Or the Machinists. Not surprised I don't have the I didn't take the Machinists or the Astrologians or the Dark Knights because I don't have them yet. So... Alright, well... We gotta... Let's go to Ul'dah first. Let's pop to Ul'dah. See if we can get this mission done. Go to Camp Blue Frog. Alright, here we are. Ilberd! Dude, you let the woman escape? My thanks for coming, Scion. I have spoken with the soldiers here. They say that Reale walked through the camp not a bell ago. Really? And they just let her? Ah, idiots. She walked right through. She did not miss. You did not miss here. We have Ruban's decision to keep the matter secret to thank for that. Bad for morale, he said. As a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her, and so here we are. Reale must not be must not be allowed to reach Castrum Meridianum. Well, unless she can outrun a motorcycle, I think I've got her. Yeah, let's make it even worse. Let's fly. Not to mention, Castrum Meridianum was like destroyed. What is she gonna do? Whoa, this does not look good. Alright, here we go. Proceed! So we're having level sync. Time to battle! I'm a monk. I'll fight. I'm a monk. This wretch was with Reale. Oh, damn it! She didn't blink to cut him down, not even when he started screaming. No loyalty even to her own. This goddamn harpy. Spit. But with me, Scion, we almost have her. Well, look at a bunch of Garleans. Hi! You ain't going nowhere, lady. Come here, all of you. Da 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 da. Where is she? Oh, there she is. That's her. You're the one I want. Come here. Put your attention on me. Come here, buddy. Come here, girl. Ooh, they got a nasty looking there. Yeah, come here, guys. Ooh. Boom. 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 Yeah. There's a boom for you. Here's a little kick all the way around. Here's another boom right here. Bam. Come on, guys. Surely you can do better than this. Kicking the crap out of all of y'all. All at once, too. And some random monsters showed up, too. Okay, this freaking Goliath needs to be taken out. Alright, I'm gonna this Goliath. You are annoying. She's already down. Ain't nothing she can do. Well, I mean, I guess you could guess she's still attacking because they haven't finished killing all the other guys yet. But this damn thing was revived. Hey guys, welcome to the party. Mine going away now? Already dead. Why are you people still fighting? Come on, the best you can do. Not even switch to my defensive mode either. By the time you guys showed up, you were missing all the fun. There we go. Done. They missed all the fun. Oh, she's panting and gasping. Bind her and do it tight. You know what your penalties are? Yes, sir. Well, if there was any doubt in your mind, yeah, she's definitely guilty. Good work, man. She and her Imperial cronies pushed us close, but we were better. They didn't even get close with me. I don't know what you're talking about. Pushed us close. I barely. I didn't even go into full defensive mode. Behold, a respected officer of the Immortal Flames. People looked up to you as one of the Order's founding members, one of its pillars. It saddens me to see you fallen so low. What would you know of Lo? You, a spoiled little lordling who has never known any want. People such as you who take wealth and birth for granted. You think it's your God's given right to rule over others. You know not of our plight, the injustice that we low-born Ishgardians must endure. To the noble lords and ladies, we are not people, but resources to be consumed. I did what I had to do to survive. Stealing, killing, even whoring myself. It is no fault of mine if fools imagined me a paragon when I joined the flames. To hear you tell it, one would think you the only person ever to have suffered. Right? In case you have forgotten, Roban himself was born into poverty, as was I. We lived hand to mouth with little more than the shirts on our backs. Hunger was our constant companion. Yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others their fortunes. We accepted the hand that we had been dealt and played it to the best of our ability. Life was a battle, aye, but no matter what fate threw at us, we took it on the chin and came back for more. Whew! Everything we know, we fought for. Everything we have, we fought for. How are we any different then? 'Tis true that we were both mercenaries of lowly birth, and 'tis true that we both had our fair share of struggles. But whereas I sold my sword, you, Marshal, you sold your comrades. If life has taught me one thing, it is that you never betray your own. I would sooner cut off my own arm than raise a hand against a friend. But enough talk. You will return to Ul'dah to face justice, and the people who trust you have dragged through the gutter. And people whose trust you have dragged through the gutter. Got it. All right. Alphanod. Not so much as a hint of remorse. 'Tis well that this sordid business is finally at an end. A friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that we have chosen our own allies more wisely than Roban had chose his. Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
I've heard. Truly bothersome business. No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Roban. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have the Blades watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while. Nanamo Ulnamo. For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
Alright, well. Alphanod would ask another favor of you. Sure. Captain Ilberd and I have a few questions for the Flames, Marshal, regarding the circumstances of her miraculous escape. When we've completed our interrogation, we shall take our findings directly to General Roban, and that shall be the end of it. Yeah, not really. Your work here is done, my friend. My thanks. But I have one last task for you. Return to the Rising Stones and appraise Menphilia of all that has happened. I am aware that the antecedent held Realia in high regard. For better or worse, she will want to know how this tale ends. No problem. Okay. And any minute now, I should get a notification that those guys are done with their training. Where did you find that at? That looks really cool, though. Sometimes it's really kind of cool to actually see, you know, some of the more simplistic outfits are really nice, actually. You know. Let's finish up this mission let's finish up this mission of the MSQ. Voiceover.
Welcome back, my friend. I have already received word from Alfino.
There we go.
To think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent.
Ryu.
I know not what to say. Together with Robon, Eileen lent us much needed aid at the time of our Order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat. When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then. But now is not the time to dwell on such matters.
Nope.
I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Asians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Get the heck in here, everyone!
My thanks for coming, friends. Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
Moonbreeder.
By now, I'm sure you're all familiar with white auracite, the miraculous material that'll allow us to capture Asian souls. Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether.
Okay.
Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its contents.
In addition to auracite's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power. Even should we succeed in entrapping him, the stone will not long contain his wrath.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
Fair enough.
'Tis our belief that an Asian soul may be permanently undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
Really?
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Asian soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
Ha! Just get a lot of it.
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with La Habrea.
Well, thank you.
During that encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a Blade of Light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy. Based on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether.
Probably.
Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Habrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void.
Coward!
The fact remains, however, that Heidelin placed the means to destroy the Asians in your hands.
Oh,
Be that as it may,
okay.
it would be unwise to assume that she will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
Yeah, pretty much. Probably
Quite
drained her a
so,
lot.
my lady. We must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Heidelin did benevolently bestow upon her champion.
Well, thank you.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Oh, what if we had two pieces of white auracite? One to trap the Asian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. We'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
It would seem
I
more
can do it.
research is in order.
I can do it.
I'm going to linger a while, perform a few more tests on the aura site. And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you
Urianger.
lend me a hand?
Why is his name pronounced like that?
Mine apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands. Lady Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there, then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
Awesome! I love her. Go do that.
While you were afield, word arrived from the Sharlayan motherland. You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Val. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least. According to the report, the Isle has been erased from existence.
Yeah.
It was as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
I'm going with Bahamut still.
Aye. Yet the mystery endeth not with the Isle's disappearance. It hath
Come on.
come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more,
Okay.
they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
Okay.
All indications
not Dammer.
suggest Asian involvement. But I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the dark beings call the one true God.
I'd go with that
We
too.
must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
Well, then let's hope she wakes up soon. Back into another video?
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea. So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu, my right hand.
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald. But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the Media Project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash. We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived. To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
They find Omega weapon.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. one who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the Calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Varus Zosgalvus. So he was Huayu's true master.
But one of several in actual fact. We've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea.
Yes, she did.
In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
Nope.
7 hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Yep.
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me.
And that is?
By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or monetarist masters. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
Good.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long.
Yeah, no shit.
Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul.
No shit.
And with that, I take my leave.
Let's go off and on. Yeah, they know that best from when Thancred was taken over by freaking.
All these years, I've been made to dance to their tune. How could you, Huayu? How could you side with them? Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve. I know you can hear me, monetarist scum. Your crimes will not go unpunished. One day I will purge this land of your sickness before the eyes of the 12. I swear it.
Good luck, man. I know a guy named Barrett who would join you on that quest. Sorry, I couldn't help it. He reminds me of Barrett a little bit.
I shall have no further need of you this day. Your Grace.
You can leave now.
I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Has the situation grown so grim?
Ever since he proposed the Cardinal Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
If this bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the Syndicate?
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the Syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class
No shit.
whom the Cabal represents. This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away. Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right. If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped.
It's true.
But as you have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve.
Yeah, that's a problem.
In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Ul'dah whole.
I will take that challenge.
The presence of a Garlean agent within the immortal flames only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Uldah's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the monetarists with a rod to beat Rauban.
Eorzea can ill afford for the immortal flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Ul'dah.
Ah, gotta follow. Hi there. Doing well, thank you, Karma.
Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her citizens. Alas, the citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the
How are you doing?
The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends. For the government to serve the
Excellent.
people, it must be formed of the people. For Ul'dah to move forward, it is not only the Syndicate that must be dissolved.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you on that one. I don't know.
Nay, you jest.
Hold on a second here.
My friends, it was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to. Hold on a second here. Hey, you're more than welcome to. I'll totally check it out. There we go. That should. Nope. Sorry, it did not go up. That's my Discord channel right there. So you're more than welcome to. We can take steps there. I don't know. Believe it or not, I don't know at the moment. We can check it out and see what we do. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea. I know branding and graphics are some important steps. I'll see what happens. I don't even know. Right now, I'm still trying to even get my viewer count up. So we'll see what happens with me. But I thank you for the offer at the very least. Well, no matter what happens, I thank you for coming in and considering the offer to me too. No matter where we go from here. I'm gonna put this back on here.
When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue. As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request. Help Roban to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Ul'dah.
Aww.
Your Grace, are you certain of this?
It's not a bad idea, but it's gonna take a lot of effort.
There is no other way. When the time is ripe, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be.
Good idea.
Ul'dah will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people.
Turn into a republic. Not a bad idea.
Roban, forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name. Beyond this gesture, I am powerless to help my subjects.
So she's gonna toss away the royalty costs. Thank you for doing your job, Nightbot. That should definitely be interesting. Why can I not do that? Naval hard. Oh boy. I did the naval hard. Oh, you're kidding me. Where's the naval hard? You're kidding me. Yeah, I look like that, sure. Ah, okay. Ah, I thought I had done all those already. Arrgh. Alright. Should do that. Alright, hold on. Oh, can't give that up. Need to see where the dang thing is. Come here. I already had it open. Ah. So. Hold on. One second here. One second here. Let's see here. So, let's see here. Which one's that one? That one is good intentions. Where are you? Good intentions. Oh, really? They unlocked it. Oh, another damn precinct. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Why out this way? Hooah! mind me. Whoa. Alright, let's go in here and get this dang... Really? Come on. I thought I got all you guys. Really? Pains in my necks. You stole what you got from me, girl. Okay, so wouldn't trust you with the titanic task of defeating a giant, greatly strengthened titan. So both Ifrit and Garuda are now vanquished by your hands. Truly, you have earned yourself a rest. With that, you had the luxury of time to enjoy it. It pains me to say that Titan is also returned, and with a vengeance. As was the case with his primal brethren, he has grown stronger than he was before. When I went about my investigation, all indications suggested that the kobolds were nowhere near ready to resume their summoning ritual rites. But it turns out they were deceiving us. I should have known better. The kobold subterranean domain runs deep, and they can easily hoard crystals with our being none the wiser. And a vast hoard it must have been. Till now, Garuda was the most powerful among the three recently active primals, but according to our latest readings, Titan has usurped that honor. The primal's might is determined by two factors: the amount of crystals it has gorged upon, and the fervor of its believers. I would like nothing more than to measure precisely how strong the Lord of Crags has become, but I fear the time for such prudence has run out. We have already received an official request for assistance from the Maelstrom, and as you might expect, it is addressed to you. For your previous encounter with the Titan, you traveled to his demise by way of the Aetheryte first discovered by the Company of Heroes. Sad to say, this Aetheryte no longer seems to respond. But do not despair, for the Maelstrom has reportedly found another in its place. You will want to speak with Commander Ricky of Maelstrom Command for the details. I cannot stress this enough, but Titan has grown fearsome and strong. See to it you spare no preparations. Yeah, I'll go with that. What have you got? Oh man. Shadwobringer appears pensive. You can be sure another primal problem looms on the horizon. The Lord of Worlds slain at thy hand, 'twas a deed both heroic and historic, a tale to be told down the ages. I fear, however, that the terror of the Indigo Deep did slumber but briefly in the Aetheryte ethereal sea. The Maelstrom hath assured me with unhappy certitude that Leviathan doth stir from the abyss once more. Should this indeed prove the case, then we face a most troubling and chilling predicament. The Lord of World is a voracious being, not less than a treasure trove of crystals, which serve to lure the entity back to our plane of existence. 'Tis folly, then, to believe that the sea-bound beastmen could gather such a haul for such impossible alacrity. Since the Hagen, I believe, have been entertaining Ascian guests. A threat of unprecedented magnitude now looms over Limsa Lominsa. Take the swiftest road to Maelstrom Command and offer thy stalwart service. Thy shining light must needs illuminate the ocean's darkened swell. Alright. And okay. Chill wind blows in Eorzea, and Rangir's eyes. I can't say it the way they say it in the game. I can't. Each time I see it, I want to go Uringer, not Uring, whatever the hell they say. Come on, let's go. By the high deeds from the people of Corythia sparred certain doom at the hands of the deformed of a deformed entity. Yet the masses we have received from if the missives we have received from Lord Drillamon of House Durandir speaketh truth, 'twould seem that the hard-won respite hath come and gone. Recovered from her wounds, the Lady Iceheart hath rejoined the struggle against Ishgard. Worse, 'tis said that her disciples have already laid claim to a hoard of crystals. A hoard far exceeding the quantity but recently wrested from the caravans of House Fortemps. 'Tis all but certain that the heretic's mistress intendeth to call upon Saint Shiva once more. And so once more must Eorzea's blade of light be brought to bear against the primal. None save thee hath might enough to defeat such a foe. 'Tis for this reason that Lord Durlamont hath requested thy presence at Whitebrim Forant. Pray he there thee tether with all haste. I hate talking like that. Bleh. My tongue feels like it's like in knots at the moment. Alright, let's go to Ulta. I'm gonna end there. I'm gonna end here tonight. That's where I'm gonna end right now. Well, so tomorrow night we'll pick up all 3 of those. Alright, actually before I continue on, so, who has the lowest level of this thing? I believe it's Dragoon. Let's see here. Yours is 90. Give me that back. Ninja's is 75. Actually, Ninja does. So, let's go here. Cool. Those are cool. Now, let's see how they compare to the weapons that you would have gotten from here. Those are better, as I figured they would be. Rogue Ninja has its own set. Monk Samurai share one. Ninja has its own. Dragoon has its own. Range physical DPSer. They have, which is basically Bard and Machinist. You have magical DPSer, which is Thaumaturge, Arcanist, and Red Mage. Okay, they have a shared set. Okay. And so I'm guessing does the healer. Yep. Conjurer, Scholar, and Astrologian. And they all have the same set here. Okay. I'll work on that. Alright. Now, let's go over here. Alright, go here, from that completion, set them on their course one last time, and hopefully tomorrow when I come back here, I'll finally have my freaking ability to do it. Alright, I mean, like I can send them out there, but they aren't completing it because, and he's like, oh, they aren't gonna complete this thing. It's like, what? Why aren't they gonna complete this thing? All right. So I'm gonna head into the inn. I'm gonna end this game like I do every other game, where I lay down and sleep at the end. I don't have to, I know, but I like doing that. It's how I like starting off my stream, where I'm basically coming in and out of the inn. Any inn, really. I just happen to usually end here because I go do that thing for Ul'dah. Ul'dah set up as my home base anyways. Alright, so I thank everyone who came in and watched. Karma, Oni-chan, thank you for coming in, and we'll totally talk more. Everyone else, and for the follow as well. If you're watching this at a later time, be sure to come watch me streaming live Monday through Thursdays from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this game usually I play these Friday mornings for my long period of time, for a longer period of time. Now, let's go ahead and exit here. So that's it. So thank you, folks. I will catch you next time. All right. Let's see if there's someone to raid real quick. Let's see. Anyone recommend the Sid Nova. Let's see here. Final Fantasy XIV. There's a lot of people here. Let's see here. What about this, Sid Nova. There it is. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. She looks like she's having fun. Let's raid her. Why not? Alright, so. That's it for me today, folks. Thanks again for watching. Alright. Bye, folks.